Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seat belts and get ready to enter the wild world of one of nature's most rebellious creatures. The honey badger. That's right, this fearless little beast has taken the internet by storm, becoming a meme legend and the symbol of bravery across Africa. Some people call it the riddle, others might refer to it as the furry chaos machine. But today, let's stick with a name that says it all. The honey badger. TCD animals. Before we dive into the mind-blowing antics of this critter, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Supporting this video is like giving a high five to the wild side. Small in size, big in attitude, the honey badger's true nature. Let's get one thing straight right away. Never judge a honey badger by its size. At first glance, this creature might look like a cute little furball. Standing only about 30 centimeters tall and weighing between 10 to 15 kilograms, it could easily be mistaken for a lightweight compared to the heavy hitters of the animal kingdom. But that's where you'd be wrong. The honey badger is more like the secret agent of the wild, a sleek, compact fighter that's always ready to take on anything that dares to challenge it. And let's talk about its ultimate weapon, its skin. Now, we're not talking about just any old skin here. We're talking about a layer of armor that's about 1 centimeter thick. That's right, this bad boy's got skin tougher than a bodybuilder's ego. This hide is so resilient that it's almost impossible to pierce, even with a snake bite or a knife cut. It's like it's wearing a bulletproof vest 24/7, making it nearly invincible to predators. And the best part, this skin is incredibly loose and stretchy, allowing the honey badger to twist, turn, and counterattack even when caught in a predator's jaws. Talk about flexibility goals. The all-you-can-eat buffet king, a diet fit for a daredevil. When it comes to food, the honey badger is the ultimate foodie, only without the picky attitude. Its diet, anything and everything. We're talking about rodents, lizards, snakes, scorpions, insects, and yes, even crocodiles if they're feeling extra spicy that day. Honestly, if it moves and fits in its mouth, the honey badger will consider it a snack. But its absolute favorite, honey and bee larvae. You'd think a creature that loves honey would take a gentler approach to beehives, right? Wrong. The honey badger goes into those hives like it's on a heist, smashing through branches, ripping apart hives, and taking bee stings like a boss. It's like watching someone bust through a candy store window just to grab the last chocolate bar. Except with more stingers and fewer regrets. Enter Stealthy, the Mastermind of Escape. Let's take a moment to talk about Stealthy, the honey badger who put Houdini to shame. Stealthy lives in Kruger National Park in South Africa, and this little escape artist became famous for his non-stop jailbreaks. He doesn't just slip out of his enclosure. Oh no, he escapes with style. He's like the James Bond of the animal kingdom, plotting his way out of every trap. The park staff tried everything to keep Stoffel locked in. They installed double locks, reinforced the fences, and even wrapped chains around the doors. But Stoffel laughed in the face of their attempts. He chewed through locks, picked apart wire, and even used sticks and rocks to build makeshift ladders. At one point, Stoffel started using mud to create little stepping stones to scale the walls. I mean, seriously, this guy is one opposable thumb away from taking over the world. When they transferred him to a supposedly inescapable pen with concrete walls, Stoffel just saw it as a new challenge. He climbed up by balancing on branches and used any object he could find to make his way to freedom. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he eventually wrote a guidebook called 101 Ways to Break Out of Any Cage. Stoffel is the embodiment of the phrase never give up, never surrender. The face-offs, Honey Badger versus nature's heavyweights. Now, just because the honey badger is small doesn't mean it shies away from big-time brawls. This tiny titan has taken on lions, leopards, and even crocodiles and lived to tell the tale. It's like watching a scrappy underdog boxer going up against a heavyweight champion in the ring, landing punches no one expected. Honey badgers don't back down ever. They face danger head-on with an attitude that screams, "Come at me, bro." There was this one time when a leopard thought it scored a quick meal by snagging a baby honey badger. But guess what? Mama honey badger came storming in, fur flying and claws out, forcing the leopard to reconsider its life choices. This is what you call mom energy in the animal world, and trust me, there's nothing quite like it. You might think the honey badger is fearless against everything, right? Almost. There's one creature out there that even makes the mighty honey badger think twice. The warthog. These pig-like beasts are like nature's tanks, and for some reason, honey badgers just aren't in the mood to mess with them. Maybe it's their sharp tusks or their don't mess with me vibe. But whatever the reason, warthogs have earned the respect of this little daredevil. Nature's ultimate survivor. No fear, no mercy. What makes the honey badger truly legendary isn't just its strength or its intelligence. It's the sheer unshakable attitude. Whether it's up against a venomous cobra, a pack of wild dogs, or even a full-grown lion, the honey badger refuses to back down. It fights with all its might, and even if it loses a battle, you can bet it left a few scores on its opponent to remember it by. This fearless attitude has earned the honey badger a spot in the Guinness World Records as the world's most fearless creature. And it's easy to see why. This little beast never says die. It just says, "Nice try, now it's my turn." So, what's the takeaway from all of this? The honey badger is more than just a meme or a viral internet sensation. It's a symbol of courage, persistence, and a never-say-die attitude. This animal teaches us that size doesn't matter when you have the heart of a warrior. It doesn't matter if you're up against the giants of the world. It's the fight inside you that counts. If you found this journey into the world of the honey badger as wild and entertaining as I did, make sure to hit the like button, drop a comment below about your favorite honey badger fact, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more wild tales. Until next time, stay fierce, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the bravest warriors come in the smallest packages. In the world of predatory birds, a strict hierarchy governs the skies. Larger raptors dominate effortlessly, claiming territories and attacking their prey with little risk to themselves. But occasionally, an unassuming challenger emerges, refusing to submit to this natural order. Today, we'll take a closer look at a true aerial warrior, the Peregrine Falcon, a bird that has perfected the art of speed and precision. Buckle up, because we're diving into the world of a bird that can reach speeds over 320 kilometers per hour to 100 miles per hour while hunting. Let's unravel the secrets behind its mastery of the skies and explore the fascinating adaptations that make it one of nature's deadliest hunters. TCD animals. The ultimate predator design. At first glance, the Grayback Falcon might seem like an ordinary bird. Its size is comparable to that of a crow, with males weighing around 600 to 700 grams and larger females weighing up to 1,300 grams. But don't be deceived by its modest size. This bird is born to hunt with extreme efficiency. Its wings, unlike many other birds of prey, are quite narrow, meaning it can't glide in the air for long periods like an eagle. However, these wings are perfectly designed for quick and controlled flights. The sleek and pointed design of the wings reduces drag, allowing the Grayback Falcon to slice through the air like an arrow. Not only does it fly with the wind, but it can also control and maintain stability even when flying against strong headwinds thanks to its streamlined wing structure. The name peregrine actually originates from the Latin word falx, meaning sickle, an accurate reference to the shape of the Grayback Falcon's wings, which curve backward like the reaper's sickle. This unique wing shape, combined with considerable endurance, allows the falcon to travel up to 20,000 kilometers each year during migration, covering more ground than birds twice its size. Adaptable survivors. The Grayback Falcon is an incredibly adaptable species. It has successfully spread across almost every continent except Antarctica and can live at altitudes of up to 4,000 meters. While it prefers nesting on cliffs and rocky areas for a broad view of its surroundings, it has adapted remarkably well to urban environments. In cities, tall buildings serve as substitutes for cliffs, providing ideal nesting sites and vantage points to observe prey. Whether perched on a church tower or the edge of a skyscraper, these birds thrive in both wild landscapes and modern settings. What truly sets them apart as master predators, however, is their incredibly sharp eyesight. A hunter's eyes, peregrine vision. It's no exaggeration to say that the Grayback Falcon possesses some of the sharpest vision in the animal kingdom. We often hear phrases like eagle-eyed or falcon-eyed, and for good reason. A falcon can spot a pigeon from as far as 8 kilometers away. This incredible eyesight is supported by special muscles that adjust the shape of the eye's lens more quickly and efficiently than in mammals. Its retina is packed with a large number of photoreceptor cells, enabling it to see fine details with remarkable clarity, even while diving at breathtaking speeds. The dark-colored iris of the falcon serves a dual purpose. Not only does it help conceal its gaze from potential prey, but it also protects the bird's eyes from harsh sunlight, allowing the falcon to stare directly into bright light without blinking. Additionally, the falcon's cornea is among the thickest of any bird species, safeguarding its eyes from debris or insects as it hurtles through the air at astonishing speeds. Even more fascinating, the falcon's binocular vision provides it with a 160-degree field of view, enabling it to lock onto moving targets with pinpoint accuracy, even while diving from great heights. A third eyelid, called the nictitating membrane, acts like an integrated windshield wiper, sweeping away dust and keeping the falcon's eyes moist without obstructing its vision. This membrane is crucial during high-speed dives, ensuring that the falcon's vision remains clear when it needs it most, allowing it to maintain precise focus on its prey even in the midst of rapid, intense movement. Talons and Beat, weapons of a skyborn assassin. When it comes to weaponry, the Grayback Falcon doesn't just rely on its speed and sharp eyesight. Its talons, large and sharply curved inward, are the perfect tools for snatching and holding prey midair. Unlike larger birds of prey like eagles or hawks, which often use brute force to overpower their prey, the falcon takes a more precise approach. With a well-aimed strike, it can sever the prey's head, often targeting the head or neck, some of the weakest points on the body. This precision allows the falcon to bring down its target swiftly and efficiently. Interestingly, the falcon doesn't finish off its prey with its talons. Instead, it relies on its sharp beak, which is uniquely designed with a special tooth on the upper mandible. This notch fits perfectly with the prey's spine, allowing the falcon to sever it with ease. This precise strike enables the falcon to kill prey much larger than itself, sometimes in just a matter of seconds. The science behind the dive. Perhaps the most iconic aspect of the Grayback Falcon is its incredible diving speed. When chasing prey, it first gains altitude, sometimes soaring as high as 1,500 meters. Once positioned above its target, the falcon tucks its wings tightly against its body, transforming into a streamlined missile. Its dive speed can reach up to 90 meters per second, or over 320 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest animal on the planet, far surpassing even the cheetah, which reaches a top speed of about 100 to 120 kilometers per hour on the ground. You might wonder how any creature could survive at such incredible speeds. For most animals, A dive at such velocity would result in severe internal injuries. But the Grayback Falcon is no ordinary bird. Its nostrils are equipped with special bony structures that function like cones in a jet engine, regulating airflow and reducing air pressure. This adaptation prevents the falcon's lungs from collapsing during high-speed dives, allowing it to maintain control and breathe even in its fastest. Pinpoint precision, the kill. As the falcon approaches its target, it spreads its wings and tail to slow down just enough to maintain control while still preserving its deadly momentum. At the optimal angle, usually around 40 degrees, the falcon delivers a critical strike with its talons. This attack is often enough to knock the prey out of the air, and in some cases, the falcon can catch smaller birds before they hit the ground. Larger prey, like ducks or geese, are usually forced to the ground, where the falcon quickly descends to finish the job with its beak. A devoted parent and fearsome protector. Beyond its remarkable hunting abilities, the Grayback Falcon is also a devoted parent. They often form lifelong bonds with their mates and work together to care for their young. During the breeding season, which usually begins around April, the male performs elaborate courtship displays, bringing food to the female as a gesture of affection. This gift-giving can go on for weeks before the female allows the male to mate. Once the eggs are laid, usually 3 to 4 per clutch, both parents take turns incubating them, ensuring that the next generation of sky warriors is well cared for. However, like any predator, the falcon also faces its own dangers. Owls, especially the great horned owl, can pose a serious threat. These nocturnal hunters are capable of silently ambushing falcons at night, often targeting the young while their parents are asleep. The stealth and strength of these owls make them formidable adversaries for even the most skilled falcons. The Grayback Falcon, with its incredible speed, sharp vision, and masterful hunting skills, remains one of the most impressive predators in the animal kingdom. Despite its modest size, it has evolved into an almost perfect aerial assassin, capable of taking down prey many times its own size. Nature has crafted the falcon with precision, ensuring that it not only survives in the wild, but also thrives in some of the most urbanized environments on Earth. In this battle for survival, the falcon stands as a reminder of the delicate balance between predator and prey, where only the swiftest, sharpest, and most adaptable can endure. Australia is home to the majority of monitor lizard species, but these reptiles are also found in many remote locations beyond the country's borders. A common feature among them is their ability to adapt to harsh environments. Today, we will explore a species of monitor lizard that stands out with its exceptional survival skills in some of the toughest conditions. Living in hostile deserts, where summer temperatures are scorching and winters are freezing, the gray monitor lizard not only faces the harshness of nature, but also coexists with hundreds of dangerous and venomous animals. Even so, none of the largest and most dangerous animals in this area can compare to the king of the desert, the gray monitor lizard. This reptile is the largest species in most of the regions where it lives. The desert monitor's territory stretches from North Africa, across the Arabian Peninsula, and extends to countries in Central and South Asia. Most desert monitors do not exceed 90 centimeters in length, but subspecies like the Caspian monitor, also known as the Central Asian monitor, can grow up to 1.5 meters and weigh up to 3 kilograms. The massive body of this carnivorous reptile is often adorned with stripes, and its color can change depending on age and habitat. They can be gray, light brown, or yellow. The gray monitor lizard typically inhabits grasslands, semi-deserts, and dry desert areas. As a diurnal reptile, the monitor lizard begins to move slowly and cautiously with the first rays of sunlight. With its cold-blooded body, the monitor lizard needs time to warm up under the sun before it can reach the agility required for hunting. Once sufficiently warm, it begins its hunt for suitable prey. The hunting instinct of this reptile is highly refined. With its long, forked tongue, the monitor lizard can detect appealing scents in the air, guiding it to small animals such as mammals, other reptiles, and any type of animal food that can fit into its large mouth. One of the monitor lizard's favorite meals is the spiny-tailed lizard, but catching this prey is no easy task. When threatened, the spiny-tailed lizard quickly escapes into narrow rock crevices, leaving its spiky tail shaking to distract predators. However, if the monitor finds unattended lizard eggs, it enjoys an easy, protein-rich meal. In addition, the gray monitor lizard is also fond of hunting snakes, a type of prey that can present a significant challenge, but is also a rewarding catch. Snakes basking in the sun are often not quick enough to escape the monitor lizard. Even though they may sense danger, it's difficult for snakes to flee once the gray monitor has locked onto them as its target. In such situations, the snake will inflate its body to intimidate the predator, but this has no effect on the fearless monitor. It will immediately seize the snake and violently shake its head to quickly subdue its prey. The monitor's sharp, backward curved teeth prevent the snake from escaping. Interestingly, the monitor lizard's teeth can replace themselves when worn down, helping it maintain a powerful bite throughout its life. After catching its prey, these strong teeth go into full action, allowing the monitor to hold onto its catch firmly. They are capable of gripping prey that may be several times heavier than the lizard itself. As well as long creatures like snakes, just like the one in this video. One of the most formidable opponents the monitor lizard faces is the Egyptian cobra. This large, highly venomous snake typically preys on small animals, including other reptiles, such as the monitor lizard. However, the desert monitor is not afraid of this dangerous foe. Instead of avoiding it, the monitor is ready to confront the cobra and disarm its main weapon, its venom. Remarkably, the powerful neurotoxins and hemotoxins in the cobra's venom have little effect on the monitor lizard, as it has a strong immune system against snake venom. This makes the monitor a dangerous adversary for venomous snakes. Whether it's a cobra or a viper, the gray monitor lizard can handle them and turn them into its next meal. The desert monitor lizard is not only skilled at climbing, but it can also swim and dig to hunt for prey. Each day, it can travel up to 10 kilometers in search of food. Under the scorching midday sun in summer, even cold-blooded animals like the monitor must find shelter. The monitor lizard often hides in burrows or shaded areas to escape the intense heat of the sun. The gray monitor lizard is not a species that likes to share, especially when it comes to territory and food. They live solitary lives and do not tolerate the presence of competitors, whether smaller or larger. For smaller monitor lizards, being cautious is essential, as they could become prey for larger animals or, in rare cases, even their own species through cannibalistic behavior. Although the gray monitor lizard has an aggressive nature, it isn't particularly afraid of humans. When encountering people, instead of fleeing, the monitor puffs up its body to appear larger, emits a terrifying hissing sound, and uses its tail like a whip to attack. A strike from its tail can inflict painful wounds. Only when these defensive measures fail does the lizard choose to retreat. With a running speed of over 30 kilometers per hour, the monitor lizard is a swift and elusive opponent. The habitat of the desert monitor lizard often experiences extreme seasonal temperature variations. In winter, as the weather gets colder, the monitor enters a state of hibernation. Newly hatched individuals also hibernate, only emerging from their nests when spring arrives. While young monitor lizards are vulnerable to predators such as large birds of prey, snakes, or even other monitor lizards, once fully grown, the gray monitor has very few natural enemies. However, the expansion of agriculture and human settlements is threatening their habitat, even in remote desert areas. Although the overall population of monitor lizards is not yet a major concern, in certain regions, they may completely lose their natural habitat in the not-too-distant future. If you found this interesting, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Wishing you all a great time. See you in the next episode. The Wildcat is one of the most well-known members of the feline family, with an appearance that closely resembles a domestic cat. But don't let its looks fool you, because behind the ordinary facade lies a cunning and dangerous predator. They are adept at using various tactics to catch even the most cautious prey. The wildcat is a species complex that includes the small wildcat species, the European wildcat Felis sylvestris, and the African wildcat Felis libica, native to Europe, Western Asia, and Africa. It primarily preys on small mammals, birds, and other animals of similar or smaller size. Wildcats are distributed across various regions worldwide and are sometimes domesticated as house cats. They have adapted to a wide range of habitats, from continental areas to remote islands. As the name suggests, Wildcats are typical inhabitants of coniferous and deciduous forests. However, they can also be found in grasslands and wastelands. Wildcats have a shape and build similar to that of a domesticated cat, but their fur color is often pale yellow, dark brown, or spotted, with the underside being gray or sometimes jet black. According to scientists, this coloration is the result of natural hybridization with domestic cats. The wildcat measures approximately 40 to 80 centimeters in length, with weight depending on its habitat and the time of year, ranging from 3 to 6 kilograms, and its tail length is about 30 to 35 centimeters. The species in Europe are larger than those in Africa, with longer and denser fur. Wildcats are solitary beings, always keeping their distance from unwelcome visitors. They move quietly, relying on all their senses to ensure their safety. Mostly active at night, these wildcats prefer to rest alone. Even in their sleep, they never let their guard down. Their keen ears catch the faintest sounds, alerting them to danger or signaling the presence of potential prey. All cats are seasoned predators, and wildcats are no exception. Their diet mainly consists of small animals like mice, medium-sized birds, lizards, rabbits, and occasionally even young animals. Their daily intake can exceed 20 mice. To find prey, wildcats can travel up to 10 kilometers. They don't store food, so if prey is scarce, they won't hesitate to eat insects. They blend seamlessly with their environment, aided by their camouflage fur. Moving quietly, they stalk their prey with precision. While a wildcat's eyesight and sense of smell aren't as developed as their hearing, they can still pinpoint the location of their prey accurately. They get as close as possible before using their sharp claws to catch it. Birds are not the easiest prey, and even with utmost caution, if there's no cover, the chance of success is slim since the predator can be spotted from a distance. However, in a large flock, there are always some birds that are less vigilant. In such cases, the wildcat skillfully uses the environment to conceal its position. As a result, the element of surprise allows the wildcat to catch an unsuspecting pigeon. This predator knows how to hide its presence, even in challenging conditions, slowly and carefully approaching its prey without raising any suspicion. A powerful leap and excellent balance ensure the wildcat won't go hungry. Unlike domestic cats, which often dislike water, some species of wildcats are excellent swimmers and often hunt fish in shallow waters. Absolutely. They're quite different from the cats lounging at home, aren't they? Wildcats are much more adapted to the wild, with skills like swimming and hunting that our domestic cats might never need to develop. Although wildcats primarily hunt on the ground, what happens if their prey hides in a tree? Their strong hind legs allow them to jump high, and their sharp claws give the prey little chance of escape. Wildcats rarely chase after prey because they're not built for long-distance running. However, when hunting in trees, they don't just climb to the top, they can easily leap from branch to branch. Wildcats also use trees as temporary shelters, climbing up to rest or hide from danger. Despite their cautious nature, wildcats sometimes have to face off against snakes. Thanks to their lightning-fast reflexes, they can easily dodge the enemy's swift strikes. Alternating between defense and attack, their strategy proves to be highly effective. Wildcats have many enemies and competitors, such as foxes, wolves, and larger cats. Their average lifespan is around 13 to 14 years, though in very rare cases, they can live up to 20 years. At 2 months old, the kittens leave the den and start learning to hunt under their mother's watchful eye. By the time they reach 5 months old, wildcats become fully independent and soon leave their mother to search for new territory. Today, many wildcat populations are under threat, especially in Europe. The primary cause is deforestation, which destroys their main habitat. The Scottish wildcat, also known as the Highland tiger, is on the brink of extinction. In the wild forests of Scotland, only about 30 individuals remain. Additionally, they face the threat of hybridization with feral domestic cats, leading to subsequent generations becoming increasingly different from their ancestors. A study by the National Cancer Institute reveals that all domestic cats in the world today are descendants of a group of wildcats that were domesticated around 10,000 years ago in the Near East. It is believed that this occurred when the agricultural revolution led to the storage of seeds in granaries, which attracted rodents and in turn, attracted cats. Wildcats have existed on our planet for over 2 million years. Unfortunately, their current status is rapidly deteriorating. Conservation efforts are continuously being implemented in many countries to mitigate the decline in wildcat populations. Some species of wildcats have long been extinct, while others are at risk of disappearing entirely. You're watching a video on the TCD Animals channel. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to support us. Your support motivates us to continue creating great and informative videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome to the wild world, a place where the battle for survival takes place every second, and small warriors like mongooses must fight to stay alive. Join me in exploring the thrilling journey of these mongooses, brave and intelligent warriors who always stand side by side. The banded mongoose, scientifically known as Mungo's Mongo, is one of the most common representatives of the mongoose family. Measuring about 30 centimeters, around 12 inches in length, and weighing just around 2 kilograms approximately for pounds, these animals are characterized by their thick, coarse fur and distinctive stripes on their backs, which give them their name. These small creatures have adapted to live in a wide range of habitats across much of Africa, from grasslands to dense shrublands, particularly south of the Sahara Desert, where they face harsh weather conditions and large predators. Mongooses have a compact and agile body, with short but very nimble legs that allow them to move easily across various terrains. Their thick, black and white striped fur provides effective camouflage in the wild. The coloration blends with the hues of the grasslands, helping them avoid detection by predators. Mongooses are not picky eaters. They often move as a unified group to ward off potential threats, but each individual forages for its own food. They enjoy digging around to find food, consuming a wide variety of prey, from insects like termites and ants to more dangerous invertebrates such as scorpions and centipedes. This boldness allows them to survive in environments where many other species dare not venture. Additionally, they can eat bird eggs, fruits, and sometimes even plant roots when food is scarce. They have a particular fondness for bird eggs and often use clever strategies to take them undetected. Eggs provide more energy than insects, so mongooses move swiftly and quietly to avoid making noise, then use their sharp teeth to crack the eggshells open. Mongooses are not only skilled at hunting insects or eating eggs. They are also known for their ability to steal food from other animals and never hesitate to face prey much larger than themselves. Their secret lies in their unity, cooperation, and sophisticated attack strategies. A large baboon might be reluctant to share its meal, but a small, agile group of mongooses can harass it to the point of giving up and fleeing, leaving its food behind. This tactic requires excellent coordination among the members of the group, demonstrating their intelligence and cunning. For mongooses, hunting is not only a matter of survival, but also an opportunity to display their bravery and agility. When hunting larger prey like snakes or rodents, they organize in groups to overwhelm their opponents. A large rat cannot withstand the swift bites and sharp claws of a mongoose pack. Banded mongooses are also not afraid to challenge even larger adversaries, using their intelligence and group coordination to achieve their goal. In the wild, when faced with threats, banded mongooses know not only how to fight, but also when to hide. When they spot an eagle or other aerial predators, standing their ground would be nearly foolish. They must run for their lives. These small creatures understand the laws of nature well. However, they show no fear when confronting venomous snakes. In such situations, their wisdom and teamwork become most evident. A lone mongoose might struggle to defeat a cobra, but when the entire group works together, they become a formidable force, capable of taking down even the most dangerous foes. In the wild, mongooses often face off against venomous snakes. The Mozambique spitting cobra, capable of spraying venom up to 3 meters, is one of their greatest threats. Yet, even in the face of this danger, mongooses remain undaunted. When encountering a snake, the pack quickly surrounds the enemy and employs a strategy of continuous attacks to confuse and disorient it. They strike from multiple directions. Sometimes, a swift and decisive assault can force the snake to retreat, but in this case, the mongoose pack decides not to let the snake go. Unlike many other species, mongooses have a much greater tolerance for snake venom. This doesn't mean they are immune, but their bodies are more resistant and can quickly respond to various toxins. Sound familiar? They have a similar trait to a notorious thug of the animal world, the honey badger. Indeed, never underestimate these small creatures. Combined with their speed and agility, mongooses can dodge snake strikes and counterattack effectively. When bitten by a snake, they might collapse briefly during the fight, but when they wake up, it's as if nothing happened. This resilience has allowed them to survive and thrive for thousands of years in harsh environments. This little guy has secured his prize. Mongooses are highly sociable animals, often playing with one another to maintain close and friendly relationships. They also have the ability to communicate through vocalizations, body language, and scent. A warthog suddenly appears near the mongoose pack. It has been spotted. But let's see what happens next. The mongoose pack approaches and begins picking insects off the warthog's body. These little friends are the best natural spot providers. The warthog lies down and seems to enjoy the treatment. This symbiotic relationship benefits both parties. The mongooses get a meal, while the warthog feels comfortable being cleaned of the insects on its body. Mongooses are very clean animals. They diligently groom their fur to maintain hygiene and health. They use their long, smooth tongues to lick their coats clean, helping them avoid parasites and stay healthy. Another notable characteristic of the banded mongoose is its relatively free and open reproductive system. Unlike many other carnivores, in a mongoose pack, all females are capable of breeding. A single female can give birth to 2 to 5 pups per litter. The pups are marked with a unique scent by their parents to prevent confusion, but all members of the group play an important role in caring for and protecting them. Migrating to a new location every few days is a strategy to minimize the risk of predation and prevent the spread of parasites. Each move carries significant risks, as they must face not only hungry predators but also other mongoose groups. In these confrontations, members must be extremely aggressive to defend their territory and their young. These conflicts can be incredibly brutal, and only the strongest mongooses can emerge victorious. Thanks to their strong community lifestyle, high adaptability, and remarkable bravery, banded mongooses have firmly established their place in the ecosystem. Despite constant challenges and lurking threats, they continue to thrive and flourish across the African landscape. This is a testament to their resilience and extraordinary adaptability in the wild. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video.